We're in the IFSEC Select Lounge at IFSEC International 2012 with Jeff Little OBE, the CEO of the National Security Inspectorate. Jeff, we're here this morning for the official launch of Part 2 of the 100 in 100 campaign. Why have you chosen to support this initiative?
I think first of all, Brian, I know it's a well-used truism that people are our most important asset. And if you don't develop your people and bring on the next tranche of leaders in the industry, then you're going to have a problem in the future. I spent 34 years in the Army, which you could argue is the biggest apprenticeship organisation in the world. And we took people perhaps from a disadvantaged background who suffered from a lack of respect, and we gave them respect and they developed accordingly. And you've seen the performance in Afghanistan, of Iraq, of our soldiers, who with a bit of mentoring, some guidance, a little bit of self-discipline instilled into their daily life can make all the difference. And that's what apprenticeship schemes do, and I think that's very important. The other reason is that after last year's Security Excellence Awards, I struck up a bit of a relationship with one of the winners of the Engineers of Tomorrow campaign. A young man who'd been through the process, done his apprenticeship, now working in Scotland. He's a footballer, he plays in goal for a Scottish professional football team. But every month he sends me a little note about what he's been up to, his ideas for the future of the industry, all his suggestions, what he's learned over that period of time. And it's so good to see somebody like that developing. And for him to build up his career. And he's very clear, he wants his own company in the future, he wants to be a managing director. And if we give these young people the guidance and the mentoring and the plan and the map for the rest of their careers, I think we're doing them and the industry a great service.
What have you seen at this show so far this morning, Jeff? I know it's early at the moment, but have you got any impressions about key themes of the event maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I think, the security industry really is at a crossroads, and every time you switch the news on, or the radio or the TV, there is a security implication to it, whether it's the underpants bomber re-emerging, or whether it's the Olympic Games. Security is very much in the headlines at the moment, so the timing for IFSEC this year is very valid, with the Olympics now just a few weeks away and getting closer all the time, and the number of security issues that are being discussed and talked about. So I think this year's show is particularly important, and it's going to be quite a sharp learning curve for all of us, I think.
And lastly, Jeff, what's the main focus for your own organisation in, say, the next 6 months?
Well, Brian, we're restructuring. We've had a bit of a management restructuring over the past couple of weeks. We're about to launch our new website. We're about to come up with a new branding initiative. We're about to bring out lots of new products focusing on training. And I think NSI was in the training business before, but we slipped out of it, and we need to reinvigorate that, because training is very important. And unless we train our people and develop them, then we will not achieve the aim of professionalising the industry as quickly as we want to. So training is very much the focus for NSI for the next 6 months.
Thank you very much indeed, Jeff.